Hello, trader. Hope that you had an enjoyable weekend and prepared for another trading week. As there is a new weekly opening coming up, we can see that XAUUSD as well as dollar yen currently showing significant trading opportunity in this market. So, looking at first of all XAUUSD, starting with the monthly chart to see overall picture in this market. Now, from the monthly, we can see that XAUUSD from this support level, there was a gap open in the beginning of the month. So far, after the filling of that gap, the market managed to bounce, and with that bounce, currently we can see the price tested almost more than half of the previous monthly long week, expecting for the market now potentially drop for deeper pullback. If we look at the weekly perspective, we can see that from the weekly, this is a weekly impulse in this long term uptrending market where there was an inverted head and shoulder breakout pullback, and the market was trending, creating series of higher high and higher low. And in that uptrending market with this weekly impulse here, the market currently coming here, we can see that there was a weekly drop. The price has dropped to that weekly support level where there is a high liquidity, and from the support we can see this week the market again has made its bounce to the upside with a stronger momentum here. And what we can see, this weekly candle closed, which is an inside bar, and that inside bar might lead that price potentially to sideway movement, or we could see deeper drop here as the market failed to create a higher high. We might see that the price is dropping down for a deeper liquidity grab before it bounce back up again for the long term trending movement. Stepping down to the daily chart, we can see there was quite a few dodgy formation last day of trading week. With the NFP, we can see the market tested this significant level of daily resistance line where quite a few dodgy. There is a daily dodgy, a long dodgy, followed by the market tested that level multiple times, and after retest we can see the market penetrated that high, grabbed the liquidity, and from that resistance line we saw that there was a daily bearish dodgy formation that could lead that price back to the downside as the market grabbing liquidity multiple times. So you could see what I think, that from the daily the price to drop again to the daily support level, grab the liquidity, and then to bounce back up to continue to the long term direction of the trend. So dropping down to the 1 hour chart to see how the market is evolving, we can see that there was a semicircular structure formation here, and from that structure with the NFP we saw that there is a head and shoulder formation, and with that head and shoulder what we see, the market was expanding in that area. We could see that potentially the market from that head and shoulder after liquidity gap could drop back to that support. As we can see, there was a gap open when the market moved to that level. As there was a little imbalance here, we might see the prices coming back here to that level to fill that gap and then to potentially continue to the major direction of the trend. So this could be the wave for this week on XAUUSD, expecting for this market to drop to the support, grab the liquidity, and then to bounce back up. So as soon as we will find selling opportunity in the beginning of the week, if you see the price is showing significant price action confirmation, we will be looking for selling opportunity on gold. Now let's look at dollar yen. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have, looking at the monthly chart again to see overall picture in this market. Now from the monthly we can see that dollar yen, after previous monthly bearish candle, this month the market opened with a gap, and then the price managed to break below with a stronger bearish momentum, and currently the price below this monthly support level, expecting for this price to potentially to continue to drop to create a new lower low. Now if we look at the daily weekly perspective, we can see there is a weekly bearish engulfer formation from dollar yen, and we see there is a very strong downtrend followed by this pullback, and we can see another drop followed by deeper pullback. Now this is the weekly bearish engulfer where the market has crossed that high, grab the liquidity, and form a very long bearish engulfer from the weekly, expecting for this market to potentially to drop again to create a new lower low. So therefore we can expect further downside on dollar yen, and I think the price may continue to drop to create a new lower low. Now if we look at the daily chart on dollar yen, we can see that from the daily perspective, this is the daily doji formation. Last day of trading week has formed a daily doji, and we saw that there was a head and shoulder formation from the daily with a big drop, followed by this pullback to the upside with a daily. We might see the price is potentially heading to the daily resistance, grabbing the liquidity, and then potentially trending again to create a new lower low. So if you look at the 1 hour perspective here on dollar yen, we can see this is a very strong downtrending market structure, expecting for the price to potentially test any of this level. And I think the price may continue to drop again after break of this high, as this is an important daily liquidity zone. So as soon as we will find suitable entry on dollar yen, we will be looking for selling opportunity in this instrument with the market open after the price potentially cross the daily doji, and the lower time frame bearish price action can give us potential entry opportunity in dollar yen. Traders, I hope that you enjoyed this education and analysis. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.